Nigeria. But when I came to the United States, I couldn't find a job in broadcasting. I think accent has a lot to do with that. And of course, so I worked with Amazon, I did FedEx until I was introduced to TDCJ. But getting to TDCJ, I discovered that the calling was there. And because the behavior I encountered among the young folks was just not something I could comprehend. So I said, okay, what can we do about it? So we decided to start Midas Football Academy because that's what I know, that's my strength. I know how to coach young kids, and of course using the experience I have had working in the prison system, teaching them that, hey, don't go in there, because once you go in, it's always very, very hard to come out. In 2023 alone, through our various outreach programs, we were able to reach about 250 kids in 2023 alone. And this year we are on the verge of reaching more. And we have a couple of programs that we are using to do that. We have a program called Aspire. Aspire is a mentorship program that is designed to have resources for kids 13 to 21, bring them in a room, bring a resource person that will give them information. Because one of the other things that we noticed is that the challenge most of them have is practical approach to life. Many of them don't know where to go at a certain age. Like we were talking back there with about my daughter now, daughter of my partner who is 17 years old. We're trying to convince her so much to go do something in the military, and I live with them, so I could tell what is going on with these young folks. So we have Aspire, and it's one of our programs that we designed to be able to use to get to them. The second program we have, of course, is called the Houston Futures Mentorship Initiative, and some of you in this room can actually help us with that program, because what it intends to do is for us to merge mentors with some of these young folks that are looking for real mentorship, that are willing to learn, to introduce them to someone that is in the line of any vocation. It could be auto engineering, or however you are into any vocational industry, we will merge them with you for you to be able to mentor them. But more importantly, we use soccer to reach kids ages 5 to 18 years old. And at the moment, we train at Four Corners Community Park. It's right on Old Richmond and Highway 6. So if you pass through there on Tuesday and Wednesday evening from 6 p.m., you're going to see us there in our yellow or green jersey, running around, and of course we play soccer for about an hour and a half, and the last 30 minutes we sit them down and we tell them about life. We mentor them, not only myself, but just me that I'm standing in front of you. I have a couple of folks that work with us. But we have a big vision, of course. Our large vision is to be able to have a 33-acre facility where we can actually have kids, 120 of them, boys and girls, and put them in that facility and pour into them for the 5-year period. They will come in at the age of 13. We're going to have 3 ever-demanding industry that we have already mapped out, because I'm also a product of vocational education. I went to Government Technical College, and that was what gave me my first job. So our vision is to have that facility, to put them in there, learn mechanical engineering, learn fashion designing, and of course learn multimedia. So when you're graduating at the age of 18, you are either signing your first professional contract as a soccer player, or you are going to university or college on scholarship, or you are coming out with a vocational education to serve your community. You are not going to come out of our organization as a failure or empty-handed. You're going to be handed something that you're going to be doing. That's, of course, our long-term vision. But immediately now, what we do is offering this mentorship program. So basically, our organization does soccer, mentorship, and education. So I want to ask you guys to join us in our work, to be able to continue doing what we do, and to serve the Fort Bend County. I have the privilege of right now studying leadership with Excellence for Nonprofit Leadership, sponsored by the George Foundation right here in Fort Bend County. It's something I'm very, very privileged to be a part of among about 50 leaders in the community. I'm very privileged to be one of them that was selected for it, and we're going to graduate in April, and I'll see what our life has for us from there. I have a life mantra that I live by, and it is by one famous American called Horace Mann. He said, "Be ashamed to die unless you score some victory for humanity." What does that even mean? It means I don't want to die and thinking I could have helped that young man, I could have helped that young woman. I want to make sure that if it is just one youth or two that I'm able to impact, that I'm able to do it while I live. So, and that's why I'm asking you guys to join us. I left a short brochure on the table that tells more about what we do and about how you can be able to support us. And I'm really hopeful that your support will keep the work going. And if you have any question, I'll be willing to answer, but that's my time today.
All right.
Your comments, suggestions, and ideas are welcomed. Follow Bayonle on all social media platforms at Bayonle Arashi, or visit www.bayonlearashi.com for coaching and speaking engagements. See you next time.